check out this frickin' thing right here. We're looking at a fully integrated Tesla Android Auto solution that does not use the browser. For those of you new to the channel, I'm Anton, a power engineer, industrial mechanic, and a Red Seal electrician. We cover all kinds of products and topics in an approachable way for the average everyday person. I'm glad you found us. Hey guys, welcome back to Gears and Tech. I'm super excited about this thing. I want to show it to you guys. I'm actually supposed to be doing an extended road trip for a different video. That's why I've got my camper all set up right here because we're about to leave, but I wanted to get this thing to you guys. Check this thing out. I've been looking for the perfect Android Auto / CarPlay solution for my Tesla Model Y for quite some time now. And I think we might have actually finally hit the jackpot. It's taken us years to get to this point, but let's look at some of the options that have been available and still are available currently before we look at what this new thing actually is. So obviously the car has this main infotainment screen right in the middle of the car, and this is where everything happens. The problem with that is that the mapping and the navigation and all the audio, it's not quite as good as what I think it should be. And I'm used to CarPlay and Android Auto, so that's what I like, that's what I know. I was shocked when I found out that the Tesla doesn't offer those services. So I started looking for alternative solutions. One of the first solutions that became available was actually an Android Auto that worked through the web browser. Now that solution, I mean, it kind of sort of works, but it's really kind of the lowest grade solution in my opinion. A lot of people have been rocking that and a lot of people love it. And if you like it, then stick with that, you're fine. But it's got so many limitations. It's not very smooth, it's not very clean. And it wasn't ultimately the solution that was right for me. So I went with this guy here. Now this is a dash screen that mounts in the car. It's a pretty seamless integration. And this finally restores the Waze connectivity that I want. It's got my Spotify and it connects pretty seamlessly into the factory stereo using the Bluetooth connection. So I can play my music and everything all through this infotainment screen. However, I do not get any Android Auto functionality up over here, whereas everything is on here. Now, that works, and it works very, very well. But I've always thought there's gotta be a better way, and finally, at long last, there is. But I wanna show this to you guys right now today, and I'll save the install and the full review for a different video. Some things to know about this though, it actually intercepts the signal for your infotainment screen in the middle, and it overlays Android Auto right over top, and it incorporates full touch capabilities. This is as close as you're gonna get to a factory seamless integration of Android Auto on your car. Let's have a look at this thing. Let's take a look at what comes with this package. Here we've got some instructions with an installation video. So you can pause the video, take a picture of those QR codes if you want to see the installation instructions. We've got the module. This is the interface module that's going to bypass the factory screen and overlay our CarPlay components. There's not a lot to this. An antenna, that's obviously going to be important for the wireless connectivity to your phone. And underneath here, nothing nearly as exciting. We've got the wiring harness for the connectivity. We've got that guy there. Again, we'll show you guys the full install of this thing. So if you're wondering how the heck do you install this, we show that in a different video. We're not going to cover the install here. So now that you've seen what's in the box, let's take a look at how this thing actually works. Now, once it's installed, you'll have this fancy little CarPlay button right here overlaid next to your car screen. And when we push this button, it's going to open that CarPlay or Android Auto interface. You can connect wirelessly to your Apple or your Android device right here on the screen. Again, this is not using the browser. This is directly overlaid on the screen, getting touch inputs directly from the screen. Now we're mirroring our Apple device straight to the screen. You can see all of our favorite apps are here. Everything that you wanted is all right here. You still have this left side of the screen to see your car, control your car, all the functionality and everything. But the Android Auto or the CarPlay just overlays over the part where the GPS would have normally been. Now it's probably behind there somewhere, but it just takes the touch inputs and directly feeds it to that CarPlay box that we installed already. So let's have a quick look at just kind of what it does here. It's just like any other Apple or CarPlay device that you've used before, so there's nothing really fancy, but you can pull up your Waze software. You can also use Google if that's your thing, and it's so much better. I love the mapping and navigation of this, way better than the factory Tesla system. The interface is pretty responsive. There's a slight delay, but nowhere near as much as what those browser interfaces were doing. And it's just a full seamless integration where everything that you could do, you can suddenly do it on this center screen. Want to load your Amazon Music or your Spotify? It'll load up and display on your full screen. Just like this, you can pick whatever music you want to play, and it gives you everything you need right at your fingertips right there, where you can see it all. Plays through the factory stereo. It sounds amazing still, and you have full integrated control. Now, some of you guys might be wondering, well, what happens with my rear view cameras when the CarPlay is displaying? We just flip it in reverse and the cameras override the CarPlay, so you can see your cameras exactly as if it was a factory Tesla installed feature. And then after it goes away, simply tap this button and it pulls up your CarPlay again. Now we can load up Waze and just use the standard Waze navigation, which gives you all of the functionality of Waze right here on the center screen. Look at that. That's so cool. Everything on here is just so much easier to read. It adds a little touch of color. You can still see all of the car navigation on the left-hand side, so it's not covering any of that up. You can see when you flip your signal light on, it still pulls up on screen. It does not override any of the core Tesla functionality that you're used to seeing, but it adds so much more functionality.
I'm so stoked about this thing. As you guys know, I've got to get out of here. I'm supposed to be leaving town right now, but I wanted to show this to you guys because I just came across it and it's so cool. So we're going to take us a much closer deep dive at this thing, get it fully installed, fully tested, and bring you guys along for that journey. If you do want one of these, I'll put a link in the description where we got ours from, as well as a discount code, so you can save a little bit of money on it. It's not the cheapest solution out there, but man, it is definitely the best solution that I've seen so far. I'm so stoked about this thing. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.